for, probably about 8 or 9 years. We used to sell records out of South County Antique Mall a little bit, and my buddy Mr. Ben bought a bunch of records over there, and I would sell some at the Mud House, and that's pretty much it. It was always I have collected records for a long time. Ever since I moved to St. Louis, I started collecting records out of the dumpster at Vintage Vinyl, because I used to live by Vintage Vinyl, and 10 years ago they were throwing records like Blonde on Blonde away if it wasn't in really good shape. So I started my Dylan collection. That's when I first started collecting on wax, and it kind of went up from there. And once we started the store, I just started buying more quantity instead of just cherry picking things to take home. And once you get a couple thousand at your house, your wife starts to get upset and gotta find a place to put them. That's kind of what happened to me. I listen to every format, but at home we listen definitely to vinyl, and that's what we have the most of. And it's neat. I realize that it's kind of a niche thing, and we're probably dealing with 2% of the population that has any interest in vinyl, but there's repeat customers, and I like it. I would never argue fidelity or any of that stuff. It's just something. I like the artwork. I like holding something big and looking at it. The design, the packaging is all really nice, and it creates some sort of experience that you have to flip the side. You have to get up to interact with it, which I think is interesting, rather than just we're in the age where you buy a song, and I've never really been a buy a song kind of guy, so I guess it goes with my personality. Or habits. We're gonna try to start doing do a few different shows every once in a while. We clean it up and make it look a lot nicer, but over there is his mixing board, and he's got a voice booth in the back, and it's fun. It's really cozy. We don't do much online, and it's more about the experience. Someone's not gonna come in and buy a $75 month's music. Very often, or an original Etta James or something for $100. But the fact that we have it here and people can check it out, I always appreciated that in a record store. It's there are records that I would like to have that just aren't in the budget, and it's cool to check them out or to listen to them and talk about it a little bit. And that's the beauty of having a store. Whether you sell one record or 50 records, you're going to get people in there and you're going to talk about things. And, I learn something new all the time. Everyone that comes in here knows more than I do about music, so it's pretty interesting. And that's why I like small business. A conversation, you get to talk to someone. It isn't always it isn't always just, hey, how are you doing? It's you build a relationship with people. You meet them more than once, and then all of a sudden it isn't. Them beyond what they drink or what they listen to. It's exciting.